Her book made me feel like sick and nauseous and disgusted reading this. Let's talk about Verity, and I'm talking about Verity in the non-epilogue version. Epilogue makes it more juicy, so I'll make a separate video on that. I've read other things by Colleen Hoover, and I thought I didn't like her as an author because I didn't think her writing was good. It turns out I think her writing is good. I don't like the things she writes about, which also just doesn't make me want to keep reading her. There are jump scares in this book. Like, I physically jump scared at a book, which I didn't think was possible. And yet here we are. I think her book made me feel like sick and nauseous and disgusted reading this, which was the whole point of it. If you didn't know, this is a psycho thriller following a girl who is ghostwriting for another woman who is in a state of kind of brain dead. The author ends up going to this family's house so she can go into the office of the woman who's brain dead to look over any notes or anything that she might have left to be able to finish the book series that she had been working on. And things start to get weird, things start to not add up. Spoilers are ahead. I will say, when she first starts reading this manuscript, the first half of the book, I did not want to read. It was so incredibly difficult to get through because it's so disturbing. And all I just kept thinking was like, how could someone write this? And why am I reading this? But like I said, the writing was so good. You really did want to know what was happening, what was going to happen next. Before I read this book, I had so many people recommend it to me and tell me like I was not going to guess the ending and the plot twist at the ending was going to be huge. I'm someone who am now realizing I think I just like to go into books blind because I read so many books. My brain was coming up with the most disturbing ending that the book could possibly have. I mean, I'm going down the rabbit hole. So of course when you get to the end and it's just a letter from Verity being like, yeah, my manuscript was fake, it was just all a writing exercise. And then the last, of course, line of the book is like, is that true? Was the manuscript true, or was Verity's letter true? I get the ending of not knowing really what happened kind of makes you second guess things, and I think that makes for a good ending, but it wasn't the ending I wanted because I almost felt like it was so stupid when I was reading the letter. I was reading it as truth. I was reading the letter like, oh, this is actually the truth, and now the manuscript is fake. So the whole time I'm reading the letter, I was like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, this whole psycho thriller, whatever, it was all like a writing exercise. I was like, that's the most stupid explanation for why you would write about like killing your own children. Anyways, let me know your guys' thoughts on Verity. Like I said, the writing is insanely good, but I was extremely disturbed reading this book.